First up, tension gripped Nagpur last night after violent clashes erupted over Aurangzeb tomb. Chief Minister of Maharashtra Ravinder Kumar Singal has appealed for peace after violence broke out amid the row over call for removal of Aurangzeb's tomb. Police are managing situation following stone pelting and tense situation in the Mahal area. This is what the Chief Minister has said in a statement. Nagpur is a peaceful city where people share in each other's joys and sorrows, which has always been Nagpur's tradition, and he's also asked people to not believe in any kind of rumors. The clash between two groups in Mahal, which is in the central part of Nagpur, took place hours after VHP organized a protest demanding removal of Aurangzeb's tomb. Stone pelting, torching of vehicles were witnessed. Few policemen were also left injured, and now curfew has been imposed in several parts. Let's get you all the reactions.
आज यातनं एक संदेश निश्चितपणे जातो आहे की या देशामध्ये महिमा मंडन होईल तर ते छत्रपती शिवरायांच्या मंदिराचं होईल, औरंगजेबाच्या कबरीचं होणार नाही. हे देखील या निमित्ताने लक्षात घेतलं पाहिजे. आज हे ठीक आहे, खरं म्हणजे त्या औरंग्याची कबर कशाला हवी, परंतु आपल्याला देखील कल्पना आहे की एसआयने त्याला 50 वर्षापूर्वी संरक्षित म्हणून अशा प्रकारचं त्या ठिकाणी स्थळ म्हणून घोषित केलेलं आहे, आणि म्हणून त्याचं संरक्षण देखील करायची जबाबदारी ही राज्य सरकारवर आणि केंद्र सरकारवर येऊन पडलेली आहे. काय दुर्दैव आहे, ज्या औरंग्याने आमच्या हजारो लोकांना मारलं त्याच्याच कबरीचं संरक्षण आम्हाला करावं लागतं. पण एक वचन तुम्हाला निश्चितपणे देतो, काहीही झालं तरी या महाराष्ट्रामध्ये औरंगजेबाच्या कबरीचं महिमा मंडन होऊ देणार नाही, त्याचं उदात्तीकरण होऊ देणार नाही. त्याचं उदात्तीकरण करण्याचा कोणी प्रयत्न केला तर तो प्रयत्न त्याच ठिकाणी चिरडून टाकण्याचं काम या आम्ही केल्याशिवाय राहणार नाही. हे वचन छत्रपती शिवरायांच्या या मंदिराच्या समोर आपल्या सर्वांना मी देतो.
नागपुर में जो स्थिति निर्माण हुई है, जिन लोगों ने भी वो स्थिति निर्माण की है उनको कड़ी कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए. हमारा पुलिस प्रशासन वहां पर काम कर रहा है, कुछ हमारे पुलिस भाई भी जख्मी हुए हैं, लेकिन माननीय देवेंद्र जी ने, माननीय हमारे मुख्यमंत्री जी ने और हमने सबने पुलिस को कहा है कि किसी को ना छोड़े, किसी को ना बख्शे, और जो भी इसमें होगा उसको ढूंढ के निकाले. हमने इस घटना को कभी ऐसा देखा नहीं नागपुर में.
Let's go straight across to Sanjay Tiwari, who's joining us from the epicenter of clashes in Nagpur. Sanjay, take us through the situation now as compared to yesterday. How volatile is it? Curfew and prohibitory orders have, of course, been issued, but have things calmed down when you compare the situation with last night?
Yes, definitely, Radhika. Situation right now is quite under control. Peaceful, as we can say. The traffic is moving as it does every normal morning, and people are going to their normal, going to resume their normal work. But we can see that the clashes that took place till late yesterday night were quite shocking. Incidences of arson, stone pelting, torching vehicles were witnessed, but the Nagpur Municipal Corporation staffers did a commendable job by cleaning everything till early morning hours. And right now we are on the street which witnessed the shocking incidences till last night, but everything appears to be normal, except a few four-wheelers and a JCB right behind me, which were attacked, and the mob tried to set these vehicles on fire. But right now everything seems to be under control and limping back to normalcy. Later in the day, the Guardian Minister of Nagpur, Chandrasekhar Bawankule, is expected to arrive to review the situation. The police sources tell us that about 50 people, troublemongers, have been taken into custody, and they are being interrogated for their role in the clashes. And about 15 policemen have received injuries. Radhika?
Right, so 15 policemen have received injuries, and of course you did witness vehicles being torched, stone pelting happening. But Sanjay, what exactly led to the clashes? We believe that there was some sort of rumor mongering post the protest by the VHP, and therefore there was a flare up. take us through what exactly led to it. And you said 15 people have been injured, but have civilians also been injured? And what about people who've been detained? Has an FIR been registered? Are people being arrested? Also take us through what exactly led to the clashes too.
Yes, Radhika, as we know, as of now, FIR has been registered and the police are reviewing the CCTV footages that have been taken in police position, and also the videos that have been posted on social media, and they are trying to identify the culprits, the people, the troublemongers who took part in all this. But as we know, yesterday morning, just a few meters from the spot that we are here, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad had organized a rally, and during the rally, an effigy was burned, which led to some misgivings, and the social media posts added fuel to the fire, and the situation escalated later in the night, which witnessed a very grave situation, grave incidences. Radhika.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sanjay, for getting us those details. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you to understand the situation there. We'll also go across to Anuj now. Anuj, Aurangzeb tomb issue has been flaring up for the last several days. Yesterday, we know Devendra Fadnavis said the tomb will not be glorified. It has to be protected as it's under the ASI. Opposition had been saying that the whole, right-wing outfit protest was a diversionary tactic. But now this incident has given some sort of, ammunition to the opposition. They've criticized the government over failure to maintain law and order.
Well, it has shortly provided fodder to the opposition because they believe that the entire Aurangzeb debate that has been going on ever since the budget was released, if you remember, Abu Azmi gave that statement on the 10th of March. That was the day when the budget was getting announced in the assembly. The opposition believes that it was all sort of a foreshadowing to, a violent incident that was on cards. We saw what happened in Rajapur in Konkan region one day before Holi, where, two communities, and especially the Hindu community, they went against the Muslim community with a rod of trunk. And then we are seeing what is happening in Nagpur. So the opposition has got all the reasons, is what they believe, to attack not just the government as a whole, but also several ministers, including the port and the fisheries minister Nitesh Rane from the Bhartiya Janata Party, who has been going on across the state giving speeches which might as well be termed as very provocative. Now, we're talking about the Aurangzeb tomb issue. We saw yesterday that Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis came out and talked about how it is the responsibility of the state government and the central government to give security to the tomb of Aurangzeb. This comes in light of, again, several provocative statements being made by multiple right-wing outfits who have very directly and openly claimed that a car seva, very similar to what happened in Ayodhya 3 decades ago, will be undertaken if a decision is not taken about Aurangzeb's tomb in less than a month. And we've seen that the government has made its stance clear that, whether to relocate it or to do something to it, it is not within the jurisdiction or within the purview of the powers of the state government. It requires the intervention of the central government and that of the Archaeological Survey of India, which again comes under direct control of central government. Hence, there is not much of a change or a relocation that can be introduced by the state government, but especially following the clashes yesterday in Nagpur, which, as Sanjay sir was telling us, went on till midnight. The opposition believes that there has been a direct intervention and involvement of all of the events that have taken place before that event kind of unfurled, especially as far as the Aurangzeb debate is concerned.
Absolutely. Thank you, Anuj, for getting us those details. So the debate over Aurangzeb tomb is only intensifying. We'll really have to see what happens in the assembly post these clashes that have taken place in Nagpur. We'll also listen into what Union Minister Nitin Gadkari had to say about the clashes.
नागपूरमध्ये काही अफवा पसरवल्यामुळे धार्मिक तणाव निर्माण होण्याची स्थिती निर्माण झाली आहे. या सर्व परिस्थितीमध्ये नागपूरने नेहमी शांततेचा इतिहास हे नागपूरची विशेषता राहिलेली आहे. माझी सर्व बांधवांना विनंती आहे की त्यांनी कुठल्याही प्रकारच्या अफवांवर विश्वास ठेवू नये, शांतता प्रस्थापित करावी आणि कोणीही रस्त्यावर येऊ नये. सगळ्यांनी कायदा आणि व्यवस्थेला सहकार्य करावं आणि सलोख्याचं आणि सौहार्दाचं वातावरण ठेवण्याची नागपूरची जी परंपरा आहे त्या परंपरेनुरूप आपला व्यवहार करावा. ज्या ज्या लोकांनी चुका केल्या असतील किंवा ज्यांनी गैरकायदेशीर कृत्य केले असतील त्यांच्यावर सरकार कारवाई करेल असा विश्वास मी आपल्या सगळ्यांना देतो. माननीय मुख्यमंत्र्यांनाही या संबंधातली सर्व माहिती मिळालेली आहे. त्यामुळे आपण कुठल्याही अफवांवर विश्वास न ठेवता आपण सगळ्यांनी सहकार्य करावं आणि प्रेमाचं सौहार्दाचं उत्तम वातावरण ठेवण्याकरता मदत करावी, पोलिसांना मदत करावी असं माझी आपल्या सगळ्यांना नम्र विनंती आहे.